Good morning, good evening, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about Desired State Audit in ServiceNow. What is a Desired State Audit? When can we use it? How can it be set up? So let's find out. So after using the ServiceNow for a while, we might notice that there are some records created in our CMDB that are missing some information like asset tag, operating system, serial number, so on and so forth. We can create a report to see what data is missing and who was the person created that record. If you don't know how to create a report, please watch my video about reporting in ServiceNow. After creating the report, we need to contact the owner or the person who created that record and ask them to rectify the issue. It is possible to do that, but so time consuming, and we need to run the report every time that we need to see the progress. There is a better way to do this. We can use audit to check our data based on our organization standard or requirement. Then the audit can create some task for records which fails the requirement. The task can be assigned to the creator of the record or the group manager. So how can we create an audit? First of all, we need to specify the data set that we are going to check by filter. Then we need to create a template to specify our requirement. And finally, an audit which uses the template to create tasks for failed records. So let's log into ServiceNow and see how to do these steps. So after logging to ServiceNow, we need to search for certification filters in navigation filter. That's the item we need to choose. If you cannot see the certification filter in your developer instance, you need to go to plugin and install the certification plugin. After clicking on the certification filter, the page will show us all the available filters in our system. To create a new one, we can just simply click on the new button at the top right corner. And that's the page to create a certification filter to filter down the data that we need. First of all, we need to pick a name. And we can use the description the same as the name. The next important part is to choose the table. In this case, I'm going to choose the CMDB_CI_server as my table. And you will see that it shows me that there are 40 records match. Okay, after choosing the table, we can submit the certification filter. And you can see that the server filter that I have created is in our list now. Next step, we need to create a template. To do that, we can search for desired state in the navigation filter. We can select the template, and the window will show us all the template available in our system. We can simply click on the new button again to create a new certification template for ourselves. Server template as a name, description can be the same. So the next part is to choose the filter that we created in previous section. After typing the name for it, we can select it. After selecting the filter, the table related to our filter will be added automatically. Also, some conditions will be showing, which are the ones we are going to check for each record. For example, we can check to see our record has some specific attributes. We can click on Insert a new row, and we can select, for example, Asset tag is not empty. Click the Tick button, and then we can choose the serial number is not empty. There are other conditions like CI relationship or user relationship that we can use if it's required. When we finish, we can click on Submit button. After creating the template, the next step is to create our audit. We can search again for Desired State, and choose the audit. These are all the audits available in our system. Create a new. Simply choose a name for it. And we need to pick the template that we created previously. It was server template. The next part is to schedule the runtime for our audit. In this case, I'm going to choose weekly on Mondays at 01. If we want to have a task created for the failed records, we need to check the box beside the Create Task. After selecting that, we can choose to assign the task to managers, for example. We can add a description for our audit. After submitting our audit, it will be added to the system, as we can see on the screen. Now that the audit is created, if we click and open it, we will see there are two tabs at the bottom of the page. Audit result and follow-on task. They are both empty because audit hasn't been run yet. We can run the audit manually by clicking on the Run Audit button at the top right corner of our screen. After a couple of seconds, if we go back to our audit, we can see there are some items added to those tabs. As an example, we can see that the server VMware SD07 failed because there is no serial number in that field and a task has been created for it. As we open the task, we can see that it has been assigned to this person and there is some information at the bottom of the page. The user then can go to the server, and in this case, he can add the serial number and update the record. Then the user can go back to the task and add a note saying, for example, serial number updated, and then change the state of the task to close complete and update the task. So after the audit has been run, instead of checking the report for any progress, we can go to our audit and check the follow-on task. We can see that the task related to that server is closed, completed. So that was a quick video to show you how to create Desired State Audit. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Until next time, bye.